Hello, DC, and welcome back, Bison.
Here's what's going on in DC during the most wonderful time of the year.
With the holidays quickly approaching, we have the scoop on all of the best festivities that you can do in DC.
Including musicals like Howard's own Black Nativity.
Nilo, I just love the holidays.
And I just love winter break.
I'm Khariss Bender.
And I'm Danilo Wrightsell. And this is where you
heard it all.
Earlier this month, students in the College of Fine Arts performed Black Nativity, a musical that puts a unique spin on the birth of Jesus.
According to Howard University's website, Black Nativity explores the beauties within the African diaspora culture and highlights how we gather and celebrate.
Zion Williams, the director of Heard It All, got the opportunity to interview the cast outside of the Chadwick A. Boseman College of Fine Arts building.
The biggest thing about this show that I loved was people said, I want to come back. I want to see the show again. And that just let us know that we did what we're supposed to do. And this story is going to last longer than ourselves. We made a legacy with this show. We made a legacy that cannot die down.
Black Nativity is the reimagination of Jesus' birth through the eyes of the Black community. Langston Hughes' Black Nativity is a powerful musical, drawing the audience in with its talented actors and impressive musical scores. In November, Howard University's College of Fine Arts students performed Black Nativity. Here are some of the cast members sharing their experiences performing.
So we're here all the time, but I feel like it's worth it because it's a lot of fun and it's something that I like to do. During the rehearsal schedule for Black Nativity, I was here, of course, throughout the day for classes, and then from 6 to 10, basically like all throughout the week, and sometimes on the weekend. If we, like closer to tech, we had like 10-hour days, I would want to say.
There was never a dull moment on that stage, because some audiences, when we would do Joy to the World in the opening, they would clap and they would get cheerful because they see everybody running through the aisles and trying to figure out what's going on. I love the stage. So for me, performing in the musical and getting to tell this story that is so rich in Black culture and so authentic to me and so much of our cast, oh my God, it was a blessing. Every night that we got on stage for an audience, it kept getting better and better and better.
It felt like we were all in church together, and it felt like we were all praising and all worshiping him. You know, it didn't feel like there was this fourth wall that we had to break. It felt like from the jump, we were in it.
My favorite song to perform, I want to say, is Amen. It becomes a song not of us singing, but of the culture of Black people, period, that are in the room. Even if you're not Christian, if you're Muslim, or if you just happen to believe in God but you don't conform to a specific religion, it's like everyone in that moment crying out in one unison, which I think is just beyond beautiful.
It goes to show me that Black Nativity is about honoring your heart, because as Black people, when they took us from Africa and our ancestors came here to America, we brought everything that made our hearts fulfilled to our place now. We brought our culture, we brought our colloquialisms, we brought our religion and our spiritual habits. We brought all of that to America to create our new life, our new culture, and we honored our heart. We honored what was calling us. So Black Nativity is honoring that call in your heart to get you where you're supposed to, because if we listen to our hearts, if we listen to everything that our heart is telling us, it's not going to lead us astray.
Are you looking for somewhere to spend the holidays? Whether you want to explore the city and experience the lights or find the perfect gift for a loved one, DC has got you covered.
Make sure to visit the U.S. Capitol Christmas tree or the National Zoo to see this year's installation of zoo lights.
Can't forget about the shows. Step Africa's magical musical holiday Step Show is happening from December 8th to the 17th and will feature DJs, characters, and more.
That's not all. Last Monday, Khariss, didn't you go to the DC downtown holiday market?
Yes, Danilo, it was amazing. There was so much holiday cheer, from the lights to the amazing food. It was an experience that I will never forget. I spoke with a few customers and a returning vendor who is a Howard alumna. Let's take a look.
The Downtown DC Holiday Market is a long-running, open-air holiday market that features over 150 vendors with live music to create the perfect ambiance for the season. Here are the remarks from several customers and a vendor.
We heard the Christmas music, we saw the lights, we started to smell the food, and we're like, gotta check this out.
I just love seeing all of the local vendors come out and bring all their unique pieces, and it's just cool to see.
Turtle's Web is me. I'm a gold and silversmith. I studied history at Howard. I'm one of the founding artists of the Downtown Holiday Market, so I was here 19 years ago. It started out of Eastern Market, and that was a desire to be able, during the holiday season, to sell to people during the week. I can earn more than a fourth of my income for the year here, so it's great. It's great and it's excellent.
Yeah, I like all the cool little like vendors and like options, and just kind of going from place to place and like having something new and different and unique every time.
I don't like the cold weather, but when I see things like this, it just makes me excited for winter. I'm looking forward to just checking out the different vendors and seeing what's here. It's just a fun, festive thing to do this time of year.
Now back to the studio.
Well, that's a wrap on our stories, and now it's time to begin wrapping some presents.
With that in mind, Khariss, what do you want for Christmas this year?
A 4.0 and a new Telfeasy. Can you make that happen?
Me? Personally? No. But I can give you the greatest gift of all. Friendship.
Thank you all for watching, and have a happy holidays. Tune in next week with more information on what's happening, and don't forget where you heard it all.